World's Library, Education, and Museum Conference. On behalf of Alliance Library System, Learning Times, TAP Information Systems, and our entire conference committee, I am happy to welcome you all. Just over 1 year ago, we hosted the first Library and Education and Museum Conference here in Second Life. At that time, it was one of the first of its kind. Now, hardly a week goes by without one or more conferences being held here and in other virtual environments. It is this extremely rapid pace of change that makes attendance at events like this so important for every one of us. To remain not just competent, but excellent in our fields, we must be constantly learning and trying new things. It is our hope that the many fine presenters at this conference will inspire you and aid you in doing just that. I'm very pleased to invite both Jeremy Kemp and Anders Gronstedt. Jeremy is an instructional designer at San Jose State University and started teaching online in 1999. He keeps the official wiki for educators using Second Life at simteach.com. Our other speaker is Anders Gronstedt, known here in Second Life as Anders Wildcat. Many of you may be familiar with his weekly Train for Success meetings here in Second Life. I know as a professional trainer that I look forward to those and make them every time I can. He gets some of the best speakers anywhere in Second Life at his Train for Success things. They're going to talk to us about enterprises in virtual worlds, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to them now. Thank you very much, and welcome, gentlemen.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really excited to be here. So I'm Anders Gronstedt in real life. I'm president of the Gronstedt Group. We're a consultancy helping a number of large companies in with learning services. Companies like Dell, Ericsson, Volvo, and other companies. And as you might detect from my accent, I'm from Sweden originally.
Well, thank you very much. This is Jeremy Kemp with San Jose State University School of Library and Information Science. I don't know if you've heard of the Crossing the Chasm model. So the innovators are the people who really come to fiddle and dabble and tweak things and create things. And then the early adopters are the very fast uptake folks, the people who, everybody in the office goes to the early adopters for help. If you want to build stuff, generally it's the innovators. So where do you think we are here? Have we crossed the chasm in Second Life? Are we serving an early majority of educators, or are we still working primarily with early adopters? What do you think?
Alright, so just a couple quick notes here. We're now heading into our breakout sessions. The breakout sessions are held in anywhere from 3 to 5 different venues, depending on how many there are on any given track.
Finally, this is a wish list from the information providers. This is what they wish they could have and do in order to improve information interactions here in Second Life. Many of their wishes involved being able to bring real life into Second Life, such as dragging and dropping PowerPoints, Excel files, Word documents, but also better ways of finding information objects in World and being able to look inside them or to find metadata about them or to track them, such as tracking what happened after you gave them out. And there's certainly a lot more that could be done and talked about in this study. I would like to continue and interview more librarians and educators. I'd also like to extend this to other groups of information providers. For example, I think it would be interesting to know more about nonprofit social service providers. Do they handle the same types of questions and use the same types of tools and techniques?
It's our own version of history here. It's an immersive historical sim that was built to celebrate and teach about the life of and times of Abraham Lincoln. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Peter Eidenbach. He's on the faculty of New Mexico State University, Alamogordo. In SL, he's T.O. Pete Renard. And the topic of his presentation today will be virtual heritage preservation. T.O., it's all yours.
These virtual worlds, especially Second Life, are already being used as a showcase for virtual heritage by many nations, most notably Great Britain, France, Italy, and Japan. The United Nations Year of Cultural Heritage in 2002 sparked renewed global interest in world heritage, cultural property rights, digital heritage education, and the migration of museums to cyberspace.
My name's Moonshade Pastorelli, and in real life, my name's Deborah Bell. I'm with South Florida Community College, and I'm here to speak about basic communications in Second Life. And this session is going to be basically a Communications in Second Life how-to manual. There are a variety of several ways to communicate in Second Life, and one of them is through chat, which also includes shout and whisper. There's instant messaging along with email, note cards, voice, body language, which includes emotes and gestures. We can use universal translators here. And there are ways to kind of sneak into Second Life without actually coming in.
In the little bit of time that we have left, we'd be really interested to hear your thoughts about any of the ideas we've discussed here today, or experiences or kind of dilemmas or kind of wild ideas for research you would like to do, or issues you contend with your own students who want to do research online. So give us some of your thoughts.
Build your book, get it to the size you like. Then you need to apply the page textures on the top and the side, and if you're really thorough, the bottom even. Then you right-click on your book and look in the contents, and you have to drag the book script called Book Contents System into there. Drag a note card, either a copy of one from another set called the Contents, or make a blank note card called Contents. But you really want the format and the exact content that's in the original book. So you can drag that right out of your content folder of your book and drag it into your inventory. It's done, except for the title and the URL and probably the name of the author's picture.
I'm Fred Fuchs. I'm CEO of Firesaber Consulting, which develops award-winning projects for real-world clients in the Second Life virtual world. Thank you all for coming today. And the general topic is design and management for Second Life projects.